Hey everyone, this is NHL Hockey News Sports. This is about trade we have is Duncan Keith goes to the Edmonton Oilers. And back the other way, you have Caleb Jones in a third-round pick of 2021 goes to the Blackhawks instead. Um, one of the two trades that have happened so far in this offseason. Of course, Victor Arvidsson goes to the Kings for a second, third-round pick, goes back to Nashville. This one is Duncan Keith. This has been rumored on Duncan Keith to the Oilers before the top five teams I did. But then we found out about two teams that especially was going to go after him, the Kraken and the Oilers, and then it started to come down to just the Oilers were going to pick Duncan Keith. And Duncan Keith is now officially part of the Edmonton Oilers, and he's going to the Oilers. The whole $5.5 million contract until 2023 will be going to the Oilers, the whole thing. So not just this coming year, the year after that, so 2 more years on his deal. And the Blackhawks get Caleb Jones in a third-round pick of 2021. I believe it's 2021. They haven't officially said it's 2021, but we'll find out. Just to talk about Caleb Jones here. He's 24 years old, drafted in 2015, 117th overall in the fourth round of Edmonton. On a $185,000 contract. He is an RFA, so they have to sign him. We might sign him to a 900,000, the most, $1 million. I doubt $1 million, but who knows? We'll see, maybe something like that. But he doesn't have many points yet, but he could have a breakout season next year. You never know, and you get that third round pick. Potentially, I think it probably is 2021. If it is, that's a draft who knows about, so you can really get some draft steals in that third round. You never know what you can get, and you never know how things would turn out, especially this year, since they didn't see much of the playoffs and how things have gone. So yeah, that's how we have it. On Duncan Keith, of course, let's talk about Duncan Keith. Long time Chicago Blackhawk on the blue line. He's been a Blackhawk his whole career. The 16th of July, a couple of days now, he'll be 38. And he's from Winnipeg, Manitoba. That's why I thought he was going to Winnipeg, but then we found out it was going to be the Oilers. And then, of course, he was drafted in 2002, 54 overall, second round by Chicago. And he's been in Chicago his whole career. He signed that massive 13-year, $72 million contract in 2010, or actually 2009 for the 2010 to 2020. 2010 and 2011 season to end in 2022 to 2023. And basically, he has had a fantastic career ever since that. And yeah, some really great career, great in the playoffs. It's exactly what the Oilers need. You think of last playoffs in the first round, Jets versus the Oilers. Of course, the Oilers game being swept by the Jets, but there were some close games, some overtime games. There was a game that the Oilers, I believe, hold the lead for three to four goals, and the Jets came back and won an OT that time. A couple of those things, or that time happened. Just other times, just close games, but they couldn't win one game in that one. So, they're looking to get better. They looked at what the Canadians did this year, and they look at themselves, and they're like, well, can we be better next year? Are we close? Yeah, I think they're close, and we'll see what happens. I thought they'd win the cup this year as a, team that unexpectedly gets there, but who knows? They are very close, I feel like they are, but adding Duncan Keith is a first step. Next step is doing something else. You gotta get something else. On the wing, maybe another defenseman, maybe a solid backup goalie. Get rid of Mikko Koskinen if that's possible. I don't know if that's possible. Try to pawn him off to Seattle for a pick or two. Maybe that helps. I don't know. We'll see. But this is definitely a done deal and a solid deal, I have to say, for the Edmonton Oilers. I think the Oilers win this. They get Duncan Keith exactly what they need. And, Duncan Keith knows that he's not going to play. He's not going to get back to the playoffs anytime soon, the Hawks. So now, he's going to a team with McDavid, Draisaitl, that type of team, and he can just add experience to that blue line, which the blue line, you got Donald Nurse, so you have Oscar Klefbom coming back from injury, from a whole year of injury. We talked about that's what happened. You also have Ethan Bale. He's 24. He can use that experience. Bouchard, he's 21. He can also use that. Broberg, he can play next year. Another guy. Legason, he's 25. Cuckoo is 27. Barry, who knows if he stays or not. Same thing with Slater Cuckoo. Dmitry Kolikov, he could stay, maybe not. I don't know. He's 28. Adam Lawson, he's 28. He might stay. We'll see what happens. He is a UFA, so I know they're trying to work out a deal there. We'll see what happens, but definitely adding Duncan Keith will help. You just gotta keep adding. That's the first step. Keep going, right? So thanks for watching. This is Any Chalking Sports. Like and subscribe.